Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Tuesday's edition of Business Nigeria. These are the stories we're tracking at this time. Nigeria, Brazil signs bilateral deal for direct flights. And NNPCL says Nigeria is attaining 100% crude oil production facility, while President Trump's orders removal of Fed's Governor Lisa's Cook over mortgage loan. Well, let's take a dive into the commodities market and see what it's looking like. Well, gold is bouncing back now, selling for $3,422.80 for an ounce of the commodity, as it is positive 0.16%, plus 5.30. For silver, it is $39.21. Copper is $452.05. Platinum is $1,341.59. Let's check the change that we've seen in this commodity. Negative 0.01, negative 2.80, negative 4.40. Now, in the percentage point change again, copper is down 0.62%, platinum is down 0.33%. Corn, wheat, cocoa, and cotton. For corn, it's positive 0.06%, but plus 0.25, and the price is $412.50 for a metric ton of corn. For wheat, a metric ton sells for $528.25. Cocoa is bouncing back to $8,000.24. That's about 3.12% in percentage points. That's talking about a positive flow that we've seen on this very commodity. Yesterday, it was trading for about $7,900. Cotton is $7.33, also 0.01%. That's in positive. But to the global markets now, stock markets in Asia followed declines on Wall Street as the news middled the outlook for Fed policies and stoked uncertainties over prospects for a rate cut next month. Now, gold touched a 2-week high, like I showed earlier in the graphics. You see the amount for $3,422.80. As at yesterday, it sold for less than $3,200, and that's because of United States equities futures, which fell as President Trump also renewed tariff threats on trade patterns. Now, the dollar index moving forward, the dollar index now tracking the greenback against all basket of currencies, retreated 0.1% after 0.7% gain yield on the benchmark. United States 10-year Treasury rose 3.1 basis points to 4.3%, while the yield now on a 30-year bond rose 4.7 basis points to 4.94%. MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside Japan down 0.5%. Bloody nose here in this market after the United States stocks ended the previous session with mild losses. Japan index sank 0.9%. Futures market pointed to a nervous session ahead of Europe and the United States Eurostock 50 futures, which came down 0.53%. FTSE futures fell 0.35% and DAX futures 0.45%. Now, the estimate that's FTSE, that's DAX. Now, the US S&P 500 E-, which is the last stock we're looking at today, is also down 0.07%. Well, to the oil market now, crude oil prices edged down today after surging near 2% in the previous session, with traders keeping eyes on developments surrounding the Ukraine war that could disrupt Russian fuel supplies. United States West Texas Intermediate crude fell to $64.24, down 0.86%. Brent crude futures sells for $68.30, down 0.73%. Bonny Light sells for $78.62, down 2.84%. And for the OPEC basket, dealers offer $70.01 with an upward price review of 2%.